Hello everyone. Today we are exploring the ethics of corporate pollution through the lens of Immanuel Kant's deontology. We will specifically look at the excessive greenhouse gas emissions and chemical water produced by the industrial complex in Gabes, Tunisia. We'll begin with a brief intro to Kant's theory of duty. Then we'll apply his three famous tests, called the categorical imperative, to the behavior of corporations that emit excessive pollutants. First, what is deontology? In a simple terms, it is a duty-based ethics. Unlike utilitarianism, which cares about the results or happiness, Kant argues that an action is moral only if it is done with a good will. This means doing the right thing simply because it is the right thing to do, regardless of the consequences. In Gabes, Tunisia, the local chemical plant has long been criticized for excessive emissions and dumping toxic waste into the Mediterranean. This has destroyed the world's only maritime oasis and caused high rates of cancer among locals. From a business perspective, they might argue that it is profitable, but from a Kantian perspective, profit doesn't matter, duty does. Kant's first test is the universal law. He asks us to take our personal rule or maxim and imagine if it became a law for everyone on earth. If the rule fails or becomes impossible when everyone does it, it is immoral. If we universalized the rule that is okay to pollute for profit, the earth's resources would quickly vanish and the air would become unbreathable. Since a corporation needs a functioning society and a healthy plant to even exist, this rule destroys itself. Therefore, excessive pollution is a logical contradiction and is strictly forbidden by Kant's first rule. Kant's second test focuses on respect. He believes humans have dignity, not a price. To treat someone as an end means to respect their goals and their life. To treat them as a mere means is to use them like a shovel or a machine to get what I want. In the Gabis case, the corporation is using the residents' air and water as a free trash can by ignoring the health risks to the people of Gabis. To keep costs low, the GCT is treating those families as mere means to their financial success. They are using the lives of Tunisians as tools for profit, which is a total violation of human dignity. Kant's third test asks us to imagine a kingdom of ends, a perfect society where everyone respects everyone else. He asks, would a rational person in this perfect society vote for this rule? In a rational community, no citizen would ever vote for a law that allows a company to poison the local environment because the people of Gabis would never rationally consent to being poisoned. The corporation is acting outside of the kingdom of ends. They are breaking the moral harmony of the community. Some people think this is just the golden rule, but it's deeper. The golden rule depends on what I want, but Kant's rules are based on reason. Even if a CEO didn't mind breathing a bad air, it would still be wrong to pollute because it's logically inconsistent and disrespectful to others. A common argument of the Gabis plant is that it provides thousands of jobs. A utilitarian might say the good of the jobs outweighs the bad of the pollution. But Kant says no, you cannot trade a person's dignity or a universal duty for any amount of money or employment. Duty is absolute. To wrap up, Kant would judge the excessive greenhouse gas emissions in Gabis as deeply immoral. It fails the test of universal law. It treats the local population as a tool for profit, and it destroys community trust. In deontology, the corporation has a strict duty to stop the harm, regardless of the cost. I would like to thank all of you for taking the time and watch this presentation, and I'm gonna leave you with the reference lists to check the credible sources. Thank you so much again. Have a good night.